You notice that he is in some form of magical sleep.
Okay.
You don't know what it is, but you know it's some form of sleep.
Yeah.
And you know that you can see, I'll let you see it now, his veins are bulging and they're green.
Interesting, okay.
Cool.
My friends, is the gecko's fungus we are looking for.
So who do you trust most to take it? I assume you, because you have the alchemist.
Like with how intoxicating it can be, it's probably best that I handle it.
While doing that,
mischievous fish.
a sleek grey figure crests the hill that you came down to reach the lake. A large four-legged creature tilts its head curiously at you and sniffs the ground. Its icy blue eyes are calm but alert as it waits to see what you're doing. It's just kind of being curiously darting around. What do you do? As soon as you do that, the wolf's ears raise and its eyes just turn from being alert to just being and it kind of leans forward as if to gesture, so you can go up to it if you want.
Yeah, I've got to go up
and so you, it sniffs your hand, and then it just gives it a little lick, and then it kind of it hears the howl of its pack and just darts off.
Okay, cool.
Is very bloodied. And his fur is all mangled and it is limping.
That's not very good.
That's what you say in character. That was wrong, he lied. And then as you wait, you see another 3 wolves in the same condition sort of come towards you. And they are not looking aggressive, they are almost looking for help. Wagon, you see the energy, their eyes were looking very tired, you see the energy return. What does Goodberry do? How much?
So basically Goodberry creates 10 berries and each one restores 1 hit point. So I've literally just given them enough to get by and I've pocketed the other 8 that I can use. I think they last 24 hours. So I have 8 berries in my pocket.
Cool.
They fully restore your hunger and stuff.
Yeah, so they're
They are looking very grateful, and it looks like they don't want to leave your side, so they are going to follow you.
Okay.
They are going to turn away.
Lovely.
These 3 are just going to sprint off.
Yeah.
And then this one's going to turn back and look at you longingly before sprinting off again.
Lovely.
Cool. So then, and you are free reign in the city again to do as you please.
We should go back to the tavern and
let's get this
our
man.
legs. Money.
Everything's still closed and stuff. Everything's still closed.
Yeah, everything's closed, and it's about 8 PM now.
What is there?
So the sun is setting.
So it's late night, but it's all festival-y. So is there any
people are starting to
it's
kind of like people are starting to get ready. They're talking and they're like, "Oh, it's nearly time. You going to the inn tonight? Jeremiah's going to be there again."
He's always there.
Yes, he was always there. And everyone, you can hear a lot more jovial music because it's now kind of fully. But there's no more Hakuna Matata, motherfucker. No, this bard he is just singing his heart out. I'm not going to do it. In the street, just everyone, and the banners are all up. It's no longer people putting it up. Everything's all set. Tomorrow is going to be the big day. But yeah.
Buy some food or something.
Yeah, maybe. When I play D&D,
buy food from a vendor.
So so as you walk through the town, people are just finished setting up. They're standing back and looking at it. They're still kind of looking at the Coronation Day banners a little bit weirdly, but they're not. They're just kind of still standing there and then as they walk through, they just. You don't see anything of note. People are kind of, again, just this group they do not want to be part of, apart from when they're really drunk. So you see some of the revelers you saw yesterday, and they give you a wide berth. They have anxiety to the max. So they dip to the side, but you don't see anything of note on your way back.
Heading to the inn again.
And the druid is still at the bar.
Is he? Well, I don't know actually. So you know to do the check. Shut up.
What check?
Well, no, you know
because he's still
check on him if he's still
asleep.
asleep.
Is he? Oh, okay, yeah. Is he still asleep? He is still asleep. I'm gonna kind of put my hand out, as in the package, please. Perhaps this would wake him up. You don't have to, but.
What do you mean?
As in the mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab some.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna literally just hold them under his face.
his like face contorts with the smell because it gives off quite, you know what mushroom smells like. So the mushroom smells like fills the air, and then he contorts, and then he does come alert, and he's like, sorry, thank you, and then he kind of is not surprised, but he's alerted, and he looks at you and gives you the gold, all of it, but you can divvy it up as you want, because he feels like you care the most, and he's made other promises with you. He knows he looks at you and goes, so, did you take some?
Of what?
The mushroom.
Oh yeah, of course.
I thought so. I knew you would only do it for gold, and did you enjoy the...
Yeah, it was
Why
really
did you
nice. It was really nice. I'm going to tell people about how nice the nature is there.
Great,
And
get
then
them to
they're all
wander the
going to live
dangerous
there
desert on
instead
their
of this
own.
horrible...
Well, very friendly
stony-
wolves by the things we're...
I'll split up the gold into
Can I?
piles of 25 and I'll give everyone
Oh!
25.
It's not possible to do like a. Is it possible to do like some sort of check to see what was wrong with him before, or will he know I'm doing that? Because
I don't think he'd know.
the fact that he just jolted up suddenly, like after.
Yeah, you might
This-
know. You
like,
can make
person I
a...
still
Wait, how
do
much
not-
gold were you
I still don't know everybody in
25
the
each.
group's name. I'll be like, it's confusing. Like, why is this happening? I guess what medicine check would it be? Would it be something else?
Arcana.
Arcana. That is 14.
You would know he was performing a spell of some description.
Oh.
So
Did
you thought it was magical sleep, but
Did he fail, or did he?
he was in it for a long time.
Or did he
so-
do it intentionally? Did he just put himself to sleep?
Why don't you ask him?
Yeah. What was that?
Sir,
Yes.
I noticed that you were grown awakened by the mushroom, and noticed you haven't moved since this morning.
I was
What?
just resting.
Nobody rests for that prolonged period of time on an uncomfortable bar stool and then is awoken by just a mushroom. That's got to be something either alchemical or magical, and I dabble in a little of both.
Your payment was mushroom. His was knowledge. So he just turns to you, just very bluntly. And then he kind of looks around because he knows that I assume he just blanked you. Yeah. You are not.
Pull out my acid
You three are
flask,
no longer important to him.
slip it into his drink.
Judge, do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna like walk away with him to like a different table.
He doesn't even think about it. He's just like,
Yeah.
cool. He just goes. So, what was the specific question you wanted me to answer?
But for starters, how do you come to know my name and my existence in this city?
I know your father. I know your family's traits. And you stuck out like a sore thumb. You should really change your attire.
Yes, yes.
You are not the most inconspicuous of people, but I had heard rumours that people are starting to question if the man who is supposedly dead is really dead, and has been people have spotted you in different settlements. Your father is a very powerful man, and he has a lot of contacts. He passed the word around to look out for you, and well, here you are.
I thought that is the most unfortunate news because if I get found, I'm likely dead. So,
But I made a deal, and I will honour it. I am a man of my word, as little as I care, but I will not inform anyone of your arrival in the city. But I am not going to be the only person who knows your father in this city.
yes, I understand.
If I
that.
spotted you, others will almost definitely.
Interesting. I'm just trying to think.
You still have your sleeves all the way down, don't you?
Oh yeah. Just trying to think like what is going to be open. Like, is a clothes store going to be open?
8 o'clock, isn't
Yeah.
8 in the evening, and on this weekend, probably not.
it? Some really shady clothing place.
Yeah.
Some black market downtown store.
Yeah.
Made
Will
out
it
of
be
like-
open tomorrow?
there might be festival clothes being sold.
Okay.
Your best bet if you want to change will be the market tomorrow. I will be out of the city at that point, but I hear it's going to be one for the history books.
Well, I thought that would perhaps be the best option. And then I'm gonna. Guessing there's like a loo in the tavern. I'm literally not even joking. Gonna go in there and use a dagger to like cut a lot of my hair, like quite fucking short.
Oh my god. Okay.
The Mulan.
Yeah. The full on.
Cool. So you do that.
Go and do like a check for how good it is. I imagine that like I'm not fucking proficient in hairdressing.
Yeah.
It can't be that bad. I think you kind of like just grab the hair and like
Make a hairdressing check.
a hairdressing check. Yeah, I'm finally actually very proficient at that.
Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity.
I
Fine.
want like a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose that could work.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I guess it is how. Please be like 1.
17.
Oh, well, you cut it so evenly that
trim.
it looks. No one even notices you've changed it, but
Lovely.
Skin.
yeah, it's beautiful, gorgeous, well cut. You should take a career in hairdressing. Fuck all this noise. Cool. So you are now he is just about to leave.
Yeah.
As he comes out, he's out the door. He turns around and sees what you've done. He just nods, and then he casts a green thing in his hand. Everyone sort of stares at him. He goes. And then a portal opens up in the doorway, and he steps through and disappears.
Brilliant.
Is the portal still open?
For 10 seconds.
Oh, quick! I can't check it.
I'm not in the inner one.
Can I do it?
Hella you could probably make it in time, but you might get cut in half in the process because you're a giant.
Just jumps through and middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
No idea.
He just looks around and goes, "Well, you've just fucked up that story, haven't you?"
Yeah, I'm not messing with that. Yeah.
Cool. So the portal disappears,
Yep.
and he is gone with no trace. But yeah, so cool. What do you do in the evenings? You have an evening. You can. The barmaid does call out and goes, "Oh, he paid you for another night. Don't know why, but you have your rooms for one more night."
Okay. Nice man.
Can I go back to the fighting
How much
tips?
money was it?
You can. It's very late at night, so I don't know how many people will be there. but you can.
Yeah, take fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just go see if there's anyone there.
Okay, so you go and you see a small dwarf man this time, who is he is small with another
Can I
sort of
kick
dude, and they are again just sparring, but there's no one else around. Neither of them are who you are looking for.
I'm gonna go up and talk to him this time.
Cool. The dwarf is going to be very taken aback. But, yeah, cool. So, you go up. What do you say?
Hello, friends.
We're not friends. We're not friends, mate.
That's the dwarf, isn't
Oh,
it?
My apologies. I was just wanted to ask a couple of questions if that was alright.
Alright. What do you want? No.
Well, first off, do you know anyone named Cairo in this tournament, or?
He looks a bit wary, but he goes, actually, yeah, I do.
Is he?
What do you want with him?
He's an old friend of mine.
He don't have friends.
Well, I don't know what to say to that. Got no friend.
He's alone.
He knows me. We go quite far back.
He's never talked about his past before, so I wouldn't know.
Well,
What were you? How'd you know him? The other dude's sort of turning and like listening, but
we used to fight together.
interesting. He said he'd never picked up a sword before he came in, or a hammer for that matter.
Well,
It's a bit suspicious, isn't it?
that's a bit suspicious.
Suspicious.
Is
Backer.
he taking part in this tournament?
He is. He is. You can see him perform. When's he performing? When's he performing, Vox? From what I remember, it is Sunday.
It's a strange pair.
What day is it today?
Friday.
Friday,
Okay.
isn't it?
That's long, man.
I appreciate that. Well, another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
Am I still able to join this tournament? Or
Let's go.
Well,
Tournament Arc.
if you wanted to, of course. There's always room for more. You'll need to head to the Fighters Guild tomorrow morning, and they'll sign you up. Maybe you'll end up fighting this made-up friend of yours.
well, I appreciate the help. Thanks. I'll toss him a gold coin for help.
Maybe we are friends.
Money speaks.
And the other dude's like, I help too.
Well, share it.
Yeah, that's good.
Obviously,
He literally punches him and takes it off. Oi! And then he sprints off.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk off.
start a fight. Easy.
And these two are now fighting in the tournament together.
Cool.
But yeah,
They're in a team.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
nice. Anything else you want to do?
Go back to the tavern.
What about you guys?
I think I'm just kind of like thinking to myself as about the best way to like just go about wandering around the city. Mostly thinking like maybe overtly using my powers or my magic is a good thing, because obviously my family don't know I can do this. I'm just trying to think of the best way to like cement myself as like a normal person in the city, and then think about clothes as well. I'm expecting like full-on options tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
But the guy mentioned yesterday, maybe even today, that there's no like work is just not gonna be a thing today, right? As in like there's not gonna be like any jobs you can take. Cool. I'm gonna drink.
Drink. Cool. Alex? You just preaching your Greenpeace in the tavern.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what I assume you're doing now.
Whenever I'm not doing anything, that's what I'm doing.
Cool. And then, Tom, anything you want to do?
Till one day you don't.
Till one day you don't. Till one day you're like, fuck nature.
One day someone's had enough.
I'm just sort
It's
of
a joke.
experimenting with some of the things I've got.
Cool. Just trying to
I
make
wonder if I've got these
Because
skills.
the mushroom seems to both have intoxicating and also invigorating properties, as it seemed to wake that guy up, and also it seems to fucking knock people the fuck out. So I'm interested in what it can do.
Cool. So once you're ready, do you guys want a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. So you go up and you all, how do you sleep? Do you sleep you don't sleep in a bed, I assume. Should I just curl up in like a circle?
I could probably just like
Yeah,
I'll just flop onto the bed
How do you get up?
They go sideways.
carefully.
Cool.
How do
So-
actually sleep?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I do.
I'm
While,
gonna Google it.
Also, just like
I'm
on
just
the
gonna Google
ground. don't I?
sleeping center and see what comes up, and I'm a little bit scared to be honest with you.
Oh god.
you are each asleep.
I don't even know if I spelled it right.
I'm gonna have to. You'll go last, and you each have a vision or a dream.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I got a pillow.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So we will start with
Am I gonna
Hella.
close this?
You awaken in your old Colosseum. The chanting screams of people around. Everyone is chanting. They're saying your name. They're gonna go Hela, Hela, Hela. And you've got your spear, and you're standing out. You're looking around, and it's just bright sunny day. Clouds are in the sky. You are the champion right now. And on the other side, you see a dragonborn that you recognise to be Cairo. He is wielding his camera. His camera. He's going. Oh my god! You gotta shoot.
No,
Bang.
one of the big ones.
Like a tripod camera.
No, he's wielding his hammer. And he goes.
I'm guessing like none of us have heard about like this tournament. But
You haven't even really
No,
spoken.
he hasn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You haven't really said much to him. So you just hear. You think he's gonna say something. He goes, "You left me.
I'm sorry,
You left me.
I had to go fast.
You left me. You left." It just speeds up consistently. You left me, just going over and over as he gets closer. With like
Mental.
his eyes are just like white. There's nothing in them, and he just comes towards you. And as he swings, yeah, it's
Cold sweat.
cool. Ogbo, you are in a lush jungle. You look around. You distinctly remember it to be your old sanctuary. And then you smell the air. You expect your normal your normal sanctuary jungle, you're just like, oh my god, this is so much, and you smell smoke, and you turn around,
That's not very natural.
and it is burning. The entire jungle behind you is burning to a crisp. Smoke is filling it, and you see in the center a shadowed figure that you can't quite make out, who is maniacally laughing, but he has you can recognize from it that he is about 6 foot.
Can I just say out of character? Just realised you're gonna have to do this differently. If you're thinking of making me dream, I don't dream.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
having
so
to think
it's fine,
about.
yeah.
So that's why you're going last, because you were
Mhm.
going to go first. And you have quite an important one as well. So, yeah, you see it burning, you see a figure laughing maniacally.
Oh shit.
You walk towards it, I assume.
Yeah, I do.
Um,
I've had enough of all this deforestation.
and it turns around, and you just see a flash of white, and then nothing.
White. Interesting.
Okay, Ellis. Obviously, you dream a little bit different, but I know you still dream. But you feel an absolutely burning pain in your head.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell if this is real pain or if it's mental.
Okay.
Like, you can't tell if it's dream or real. And you cannot open your eyes.
Okay.
And you just hear in your voice, it sounds like it is struggling to even utter these words. Please, save us. You hear that. And then you try and think or reply or do anything, and you can't. You are just frozen in time with this burning pain, and then it subsides, and you regain complete control. But
I'm just gonna like mutter under my breath. Christ, Borealis, you are a struggle.
so you awaken in the library that you were in before, in a memory sort of form. You're looking around and you see. You can picture this as real. You like get up. It's not a librarian this time. It is a red, scaly demon that, would you recognise it?
Well, like a fiend.
Yeah, kind of, except a much bigger version. It has thick claws, and it goes, so, you like knowledge?
Yes.
Well, how's about we make a deal?
Mm-hmm.
You've recently come to meet an elf.
I believe so.
For any knowledge you want that we can provide, we will give you if you give us the elf.
But how can you vouch for yourself? I know you're a fiend, and I know the hells have powerful magics, but the alchemy just...
Us demons are many things, but if we make a deal, we will never break our word. If you've read anything about demons, you know that. Wouldn't you, Vartudo?
What will you do with him?
That is not part of the deal.
He may still be useful to me. How can I know that even if I get this knowledge, that it will be useful enough for me to sacrifice somebody else who could get me even more knowledge?
You decide what the knowledge is. One question that you've always wanted answered. Consider it.
What's Obama's first name?
You can think on it if you want. It's up to you.
Will you come to me again?
If you say think on it, reject it and I'll try one of your other companions.
I will think on it.
Okay, you have 3 days, and I'll be back to collect your answer.
Okay.
See you soon. And you just... your memory fades back to normal. Cool. So you're all up and awake and feeling probably pretty interested in your lives. But before you can meet up and reconcile as a group, you hear a absolute commotion downstairs, shouting, screaming, just clattering around. The barmaid lets out a blood-curdling scream. You'd think she's just been stabbed or something.
She's really busy.
She's just really stressed. It's the big
Was
day.
this arena thing a dream?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was all.
Yeah, no.
Oh, well, even.
That's what
Oh,
I was
okay.
like.
I thought we'd skip
yeah,
to Sunday.
yeah, same. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
Got it.
coolio.
so you hear a commotion going downstairs. What do you do?
Go downstairs.
I'll go downstairs.
Yeah.
Those dreams were something, her, and what was that commotion? Find out next time on the Echoverse D&D. But if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like button and share with your friends. And also subscribe so you don't miss an episode. If you have any feedback, pop it down below. It's all appreciated. But other than that, I hope you have a lovely rest of the week, and I will see you on the next episode, guys. Stay noisy, and goodbye.